After watching Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires, fans are asking one huge question. Is this the last we'll see of Zed and Addison? The film wraps up with the iconic duo taking a step back, letting Nova and Victor take over as the next generation of leaders in Seabrook. But with the fifth installment teased so heavily, especially with that oceanic whirlpool in the post-credit scene, many are wondering if Zed and Addison will return and what role they'll play if they do. Let's break it down. The final act of Zombies 4 makes one thing clear. Zed and Addison are no longer the main focus of the franchise. Through the musical number Passing the Torch, they gracefully exit the spotlight, entrusting Seabrook's future to Nova and Victor. But here's the key part. It never felt like a farewell. It felt like a transition. This wasn't a dramatic send-off where they ride off into the sunset. It was subtle, emotional, and full of hope. They're not gone. They're just choosing to live their lives now without the weight of leading every monster uprising. And that choice actually says a lot about how far they've come as characters. Disney has spent 4 movies building Zed and Addison into the emotional core of the Zombies universe. Cutting them off completely would not only upset fans, but also leave a narrative gap. These characters know the ins and outs of every major conflict Seabrook has faced, from zombie rights in the first film to alien diplomacy in the third. They've always been the glue holding different monster groups together. In Zombies 5, that glue might still be needed. The fifth movie, based on the Zombies 4 post-credit scene, seems to be heading into new territory, literally under the sea. The mysterious whirlpool could be hinting at the arrival of mermaids or sea creatures. And as exciting as that sounds, it could also mean a whole new level of conflict. When that happens, Zed and Addison could return as mentors, helping Nova and Victor navigate unfamiliar waters. They won't be in every scene, but when things get tough, don't be surprised if they show up exactly when needed, offering wisdom, support, or even jumping back into the action if the stakes are high enough. Let's not forget a very important detail. Addison is part alien. That revelation was central in Zombies 3, and while it took a back seat in Zombies 4, it could be incredibly important moving forward. If Zombies 5 dives into underwater mythology, ancient sea magic, or even cosmic origins for the mermaids, Addison's alien background might connect to it in unexpected ways. She could be one of the few characters who truly understands the new species' power, culture, or history, making her essential to the storyline, even if she's no longer the central character. And then there's Zed. He's always been the heartbeat of Seabrook, optimistic, kind, and fiercely loyal. His journey from misunderstood zombie to respected leader has been one of the most inspiring arcs in the entire franchise. Even if he's not leading the charge in Zombies 5, his perspective will matter. Zed represents what Seabrook has become, a place of inclusion, growth, and second chances. His voice, even in a mentor role, would remind new leaders like Nova and Victor what Seabrook is meant to be. So, will they return? Yes. Zed and Addison are very likely to return in Zombies 5, but with a different purpose. They won't be the ones at the center of every conflict, but they'll be there when it counts. Their presence will bring continuity to the story, emotional depth for longtime fans, and much-needed wisdom for the new generation. Think of them like alumni returning to their old school, not to take over, but to help the new students shine. Zed and Addison were never just characters. They were the foundation of the Zombies franchise. Their love story, their leadership, and their ability to bring people together have made them fan favorites for years. And while Zombies 4 handed the reins to Nova and Victor, it did so in a way that still keeps Zed and Addison close to the heart of the story. So yes, they'll be back. Maybe not in every scene. Maybe not as the main act. But when the waters rise and Seabrook faces a new challenge, you can bet Zed and Addison will be ready. Together, as always. Thanks for watching. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our latest videos.